If I see this beauty, how can I live but enjoy in amazement? I have to wake up with laughter. When you let life be as it is, it becomes incredibly funny. The mornings are cold and I have to put electronic devices in the bed to avoid them from breaking down. The value of the work that you do is not established by the amount of money that you get paid for it. It's by the amount of joy that you and the people affected experience when you do this job. It's very effortless anyway. I just observe that I'm doing this, and then I do a little dance, and I go on and on. Especially the jobs that other people don't like to do, I like to do, because then I take away their moments of suffering and I replace it with just joy, just simple happiness. But it is important to listen to boundaries. In a way, boundaries are meaningless, but as long as I experience them, I will always respect them. So sometimes my body's just tired, and then I need to take a rest. And there's no need to push myself to do more work. I can just try the next day. What is the work worth anyway if I do it without joy? Sometimes hunger arises, or fear, or even shame. But then I just let it be there and I observe it. There's no need to try to take it away, but there's also no need to really believe in it. Because in the end, there's no way for me to be hurt. If a thorn stings you, the pain is just something you experience. It's not part of who you are. And when you always know who you are, you can never be hurt. And if you know that, then you can just live and there's no problem at all. Because then no matter what people say about you or what happens, what seemed to happen to you, you know that you are not broken. You know that you are complete. And it's very easy, it's very simple. The only reason why it feels like it's not simple is because we keep having these obstructions of guilt or shame or fear in which we are doing stuff for maybe the wrong reasons. Are you doing the work out of sacrifice or out of love? Because sacrifice is not love. And also in relationships, people confuse these two a lot. Doing something out of love is really, really easy. Because it feels natural and you experience so much joy while doing it that you're giving something, but at the same time you're receiving exactly the same. While sacrifice, in sacrifice you do it because you believe you will gain something from it, or you hope that you can gain something from it. Whether that is the approval of others, or some kind of material things, or the love of others. You are doing something and thinking that you have to do it in order to get something. But oh, how great it feels to know that I'm okay in the moment and to just fully experience it, like fully engage with the present moment. A deep love arises from that naturally. And I really, really wish I could show it to people. In a way, it makes me a little sad when I see that they are suffering and making it more complicated. And I wish I could just hug them endlessly or look them in the eyes and let them see themselves through my eyes so that they know how beautiful they are and how everything will be okay. In the moment that we stop believing that we need to suffer, that we can gain something from this suffering, then it all falls still. And then we can just watch the movie and really see and really feel everything, also when there is sadness or hate. But it's just like I'm watching a movie and it's alright. because I know who I am. Not knowing that you are already completely whole. So out of this belief that you're lacking something, you start doing stuff. And this is a really fearful way of doing things. And it will certainly drain you. After doing that, of course you will feel tired because you believe that you gave something up in order to hopefully get something else. But if you are really present while doing the work and just enjoying all the colors around you and the feeling of your body moving around and maybe the music that you have on at the same time, then you know that you are complete. And then there's no way that it can be sacrificed because you know that you are whole. So you don't have to get anything. And so you don't have to give any part of yourself away in a way that you lose something. No, you can only give and receive, because then they become one. Because then you love doing it, you feel joy doing it, and you give joy doing it, and then you become even more joyful. Then you really can only become more and more. The grandma's finished the garden. Oh!